Imagine a city vanishing, not under attack, not by magic, but simply swallowed by an impenetrable, toxic cloud. Buildings disappearing, landmarks becoming ghosts, and the very air you breathe turning into a deadly weapon. It sounds like science fiction, but it was a terrifying reality for 5 chilling days in December. 1952. London was engulfed by a killer fog, claiming thousands of lives and forever altering how the world thought about air pollution. This is the shocking story of the Great Smog of London, a silent disaster that reshaped environmental policy. Post-World War II London was a city recovering, still relying heavily on coal. Millions of homes burned low-quality, sulfur-rich coal for heating. Power stations, factories, and railways all belched out tons of smoke and pollutants. Daily air pollution was a common nuisance, but rarely seen as a deadly threat. Regular pea soupers, thick, yellowish fogs were a familiar part of London life. They were often romanticized in literature and film, but these fogs weren't just water vapor. They were already a mixture of fog and smoke, known as smog. The stage was set for a disaster. A cold winter in early December meant everyone was burning more coal. Combined with specific weather conditions, this would turn an everyday nuisance into a catastrophe. On Friday, December 5th, 1952, a heavy, cold fog rolled into London. But this wasn't an ordinary fog. Due to a temperature inversion, the cold, stagnant air was trapped at ground level, acting like a lid, preventing pollutants from dispersing. As the days passed, the concentration of smoke, soot, and sulfur dioxide soared to unprecedented levels. The air turned a thick, yellowish-black. Visibility dropped to mere feet, then inches. People couldn't see their own hands in front of their faces. Transportation ground to a halt. Cars were abandoned. Buses crawled along, guided by conductors walking with flares. The entire city became a vast, silent, suffocating trap. But the worst was yet to come. This wasn't just an inconvenience. It was a deadly poison. The smog contained a lethal cocktail of sulfuric acid droplets and other toxic particles. Breathing, it was like breathing liquid acid. Hospitals were quickly overwhelmed. Ambulances struggled to navigate the streets. People with pre-existing respiratory conditions like asthma and bronchitis rapidly deteriorated. The elderly and the very young were particularly vulnerable. The initial death toll was estimated at around 4,000. But later studies revealed the true number was far higher. Possibly over 12,000 people died as a direct result of the Great Smog. Many died in their homes, silently, unnoticed, simply suffocating from the toxic air. On December 9th, after 5 harrowing days, the wind finally picked up, and the Great Smog began to disperse, revealing a city scarred and horrified. The sheer scale of the deaths could not be ignored. This wasn't a natural disaster. It was a man-made tragedy. The public outcry was immense. The British government, initially slow to react, was forced to confront the deadly reality of air pollution. The Great Smog served as a brutal, undeniable wake-up call, demonstrating that environmental neglect had direct, fatal consequences. This disaster directly led to the passing of the Clean Air Act of 1956, landmark legislation that restricted the burning of coal in urban areas. It was a pivotal moment, shaping modern air quality policies, not just in Britain, but around the world. So, as December arrives, remember the chilling lessons of the Great Smog of London. It's a stark reminder that while the air we breathe may seem invisible, its quality has profound impacts on our health and our very lives. If you're fascinated by the hidden histories that shaped our world and the power of human resilience, hit that subscribe button right now. Your next discovery awaits.